back here. It took a bit of time. Had to prepare some stuff yesterday because today we celebrated my grandma's birthday. I'm a bit exhausted, but I still got some energy left, and it hopefully should be enough to get through everything that I planned for today. So we're just gonna right off start with the third story in NIKKE, and after that jump into Genshin Impact and continue the Archon quest line.
Goddess of Victory, NIKKE.
Need to drink some more. I don't know why, but after the lunch I just felt completely exhausted and went to bed. But when I woke up, I didn't feel any better. Like, it was the feeling of being woken up like at 3 or 4 AM by I forgot what was the worst ring alarm, the one from iOS or Android. I think it was... I can't remember, at least one of them had a worse alarm clock and it was like waking up from one of those. And then for some reason it just suddenly started raining really heavily. Raining really heavy. Finally. Let's see how the story continues.
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Damn, it looks epic. No name this time? I guess. Alright. Of course I gotta make another team. Whoa. Nope.
Oh
boy, oh boy, it's my turn.
I shall take the lead. Who shall be the next?
Red Hood, engage.
Do it like this. Alright. A few days after the bunker buster interception operation, everything has been proceeding smoothly since the bunker buster operation. Everyone seems to have gotten quite close, and their sense of teamwork is improving. Without any active fighting going on, everyone is getting along well with their respective partners. Their strategies have also improved markedly since the last operation. Seems like everyone is working out. Yeah, that they are. They are excellent students. At this rate, we should be good to go when the main offensive begins. Indeed, we even discussed it and everyone is in agreement. We might even be able to move up the date of deployment. Things are going that well? Yes, perhaps it's due to the fact that they've now undergone a real operation. But they are showing a growth that is incomparable to before. It's remarkable what they achieved in such a short time. I told you that would be the case. The high-ups are pressuring us to take down the massive object before it fires its ultra beam a third time. The fact that the beam was fired earlier than we expected during the last operation, even if only by a few hours, has them spooked. Even though according to our schedule the next shot would be in a few days, they want us to prepare as much as we can and be ready before anything unexpected happens again. Okay. Seems like we're on top of things. So let's stay level-headed as we're preparing for this. I agree wholeheartedly. As do I. Alright, that concludes the meeting. Let's all go grab a beer. It's been ages. You sure about it? Oh, it's my phone. Marciana looks at her phone. It's marked urgent. Oh. This is Marciana. What? The school circuit squad has disappeared? What? What? Okay, we'll look for them as well. What happened? What's going on? The entire school circuit squad is nowhere to be seen? Yes. No one can find Ein, Zwei or Ray. What about Eska, Ray, and Mary? They are still at the school. We have to go find them. I check the dorms. You two look around the school. Roger. Alright, got it. Let's split up. That's... well... really bad timing for them to disappear now.
Let's do this.
You really need
for
them.
the future.
Better reload.
How's this? I'm reloading.
Jesus. My throat.
We won! Oh, happy day, Commander!
It's still kinda hard for me to believe that my grandma's now 96 years old. I mean, I would be pretty impressed if I would manage to reach such an age. I just really hope that she can reach the milestone of 100 years in 4 years. Seems like she's also a bit known, like she even got a letter from our town's mayor.
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
And last year when she turned 95, there was even someone who is working for the mayor at our birthday party and was like congratulating her and handing her out a letter and stuff. I can't wait to see what will happen when she reaches 100 years. I expect that the mayor in person should come there. Who knows,
Just
maybe
calm
it
down
will
and
be
give it
in
another
the
shot.
papers.
The
Well,
hour of
But
retribution
we have to wait
draws
4 more
near.
years for that.
You must persevere.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
You are out of harm's way, fleeting as it may be.
I have to say, I'm kind of happy that it got a bit more cooler now, thanks to the rain. Makes
I
it
am glad we
much
wrapped
easier
this
to
up
sit in
before
my
the tea
room
got
without
cold.
the fan being
Would you not agree,
activated.
Pine?
Don't want to risk the whole fan action to collide with my mic. Marciana and I start to walk around the school. Eventually we find Asuka and Ray A in one of the classrooms. Are you looking for Zwei? Yeah, do you know where she is? Can't say I do. Other than the times when we arrange to practice together, we don't really pay close attention to what the other one is doing. I see. What about you, Ray A? Do you know where Ein could have gone, or have you heard anything? I don't know. When was the last time you saw her? Yesterday evening during practice. She headed to the dorm straight after. That's all. Me too. That's when I last saw her. I see. What's wrong? Did something happen to them? 1, 2 and Ray have all disappeared. What? They're not in their dorms, and they didn't show up to any of the classes. I didn't see any of them in the morning. I figured they just had a different schedule than us. I guess not. Alright, for the time being, if 2 and I attempt to contact you, be sure to let us know. Okay. Sure. Okay, so I guess it must have happened after they got into the dorms. When was the last time I saw Ray? Probably last evening, when she was heading back to the dorms after training. I see. Oh? Oh, I totally just noticed that I got a new follower when I was offline. Thanks for following. No matter 1, 2, 3. Why? Something wrong? Ray disappeared. Just her? And Sai as well. I see. Disappeared. They have been acting awfully strange the past few days. Huh? What do you mean? Ever since we came back from the bunker buster mission, how should I say? They seemed a bit on edge. On edge? Yeah, as if they were scared of something. Of what exactly, I'm not sure. But ever since we came back from the surface, it's as if they've been looking over their shoulders the entire time. That does not sound good.
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward?
I'm reloading.
I hope they're doing
They just
okay.
develop something like
You
an
must
infinite
persevere.
magazine. Let's put our backs into it.
Two more tokens. Well, I guess now only one more. After parting ways with Mary, we search every possible hiding spot within the school that Ray might be at, but she's not here either. How about on Misato's side? No trace of them in the dormitory either. Where in the world did they go? We should check their favorite hangout spots like the cafe in front of the school, or the downtown area of the Ark. Sure, let's go. However, no matter where we look, the cafe in front of the school that Ray frequently visits, the movie theater where Ayn is often spotted, the downtown streets of the Ark, or the library where Zwei hangs out incessantly. The three of them are nowhere to be found. Oh no. We searched high and low in the place they usually frequent, but haven't seen a trace of them. Indeed, so it's not good. The only place that could possibly be left would be the outpost. I've asked Rappy to check out that area. She should be contacting us soon. Alright, good. Oh, it's her. Alright, let's see. Commander, how'd it go? Are they at the outpost? No, I don't think we missed them either. There's the others. And there's no record of the elevator being used. I also asked around the outpost, and no one remembers seeing them. I don't think they came up here in the first place. Thanks for checking. If we turn anything up, I'll contact you straight away. Please do. It doesn't seem that they're at the outpost either. I see. Makes sense. If they had gone there, I'm sure someone would have contacted you immediately. Then that means they must still be inside the Ark. After an operation up on the surface, where would Ray go if she was frightened? It wouldn't be the outpost or the school. It'd be somewhere in the Arks, somewhere they wouldn't be found so easily. Wouldn't be found so easily? Have you come up with something? Yes. The elevator. The elevator? I think they might be inside the elevator leading up to the surface. Given the current state of things, no one would dream of taking the elevator up to the surface, unless there were express orders to do so. Let's go then. I hope there are there. Otherwise we would run out of options to search.
My blade shall not be made light of. You are out of harm's way, fleeting as it may be.
Oh shit.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Alright. Last token. Let's really hope they're at the elevator. Outskirts of the Ark, in front of the elevator. They really are there. Is it okay for us to run away like this? My teachers must be worried sick about us. I don't know. But if we stay, then we might really need to go fight. You think so? They said preparations were well underway for some sort of massive offensive. That means we'd almost certainly be going up against that horrifying thing either today or tomorrow. Ray, I didn't realize how terrifying that creature was. At worst, I thought we would be dealing with something like a Tyrant-class rapture. When we went up to intercept those bunker busters, I realized something. The beam from that thing can scorch the surface itself, and is powerful enough to expose the steel frameworks of the Ark's roof. You're right. I had no idea how formidable that thing was either. Me neither. Oh, so what do we do now? We can hide out in this elevator for a while, but we are still technically inside the Ark, so someone will find us eventually if they look hard enough. Do you think we are capable of going up against whatever that thing is again? I don't know. I don't think I can. Oh no. Me neither. If I'm being honest, at first I thought dying wouldn't be so bad. After all, it wouldn't be that much different from getting knocked off during the school exam. But now that I think about it, it's not like that at all. The thing wouldn't kill just us. It'd decimate the entire Ark. It's kinda strange when you think about it. We've risked our lives countless times going up against raptures. I never saw them as insurmountable, you know. But I don't think I can do this. If I make a mistake, it's not just my life on the line, but everyone in the entire Ark. The owners of our favorite cafes and clothing stores. The theater employees, who are always so nice to us when we buy movie tickets. The bustling crowds downtown. The people in Rocher, Rupee. All the students and faculty at the school. Everyone. They all die. Because of me. It's this unbearable weight on me. Suffocating me. I'm so scared, you guys. What can I possibly do at a time like this? I don't think I know either. They said if we practiced harder, we couldn't be so nervous. I wouldn't be so nervous. That this fear, well, it may not go away, but at least subside somewhat. But it hasn't. I keep thinking about all the things I saw on that day. I keep imagining the worst case scenario, where the operation fails. The massive object fires its ultra beam again, annihilating the Ark and everyone in it. All of humanity would be wiped out. If we fail, that's exactly what will happen. Everything will be destroyed. Countless people will perish. I can't take it. It's too much. The fear of having to save everyone. The fear of failing. I just want to think about me and my friends now. I don't want to. I'm scared. I'd rather take the final exams 1,000 times over than go through this. I don't want to think about this anymore. I don't want to be scared anymore. I just wish someone else would do it for us. Honestly though, how come it's us? Why do we have to do this? Perhaps because we're students at MMR vocational school? Our grades aren't terrible either. Doesn't make any sense. We're still students. We haven't even graduated. We're not even in the senior class, for crying out loud. We're too young to have the entire future of the Ark rest on our shoulders. It's absurd. Those elite squads we saw, on the other hand, can do it. They're much better than us. They're fighting machines. Why can't we leave it to them? They're clearly more qualified for the job. I was thinking that too, but can we really give up like this? I don't think we can. The deputy chiefs and the director already know that we've been assigned to this mission. Despite our misgivings, none of us want to carry out an operation when so many lives depend on. Ein. Ray. Zwei. Huh? Teacher? We finally found you. Oof. I wonder how much we heard of that conversation.
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
Jeez. Reload.
Oh no!
Bisect.
I was just getting into the groove.
Calm
I
down.
wish I would understand her.
Like an infinite magazine.
Okay, I guess I kinda understood what she just said. But that was more obvious.
Well, we won! Oh, happy day, Commander!
So this is where you all been hiding. Come on, let's hurry back. Everyone's been terribly worried about you. Do we have to? This operation scares us. We can't do it. Right. Oh. Hello there. Oh, not much. Just a bit of low energy mode. Since we had the celebration of my grandma today. Let's head back. We can talk about it later. I don't want to go back. Me neither. If we go back, we'll be forced to partake in this operation. We don't want to. Where's all this resistance coming from? Haven't you all been doing well so far? You've been training hard. And after the bunker bust operation, your report? Oh, I think that's a typo. Your report? A report? Wait, is report? Let me just look it up really quick. Yep. Let's see. Oh, never mind. This actually is the correct word. Oh, I'm surprised. The report, with the others has been improving steadily. Did something happen? Wait, let me check something real quick. The reason we trained hard is because we had to occupy ourselves to help us forget. Forget what? You both saw too what the massive object did. It destroyed the surface and the ark's roof. You mean the ultra beam? Yes. It scared the living daylights out of us. What if we fail? What if we haven't practiced enough? We get nervous if we don't coordinate well with our teammates. If the operation scares us too much until we can't think straight. Whatever the reason, if we fail, the entire arc will be destroyed. That's why. Please, Miss Marciana, can't we sit this one out? We're not that important. We're just low-level NIKKEs helping some people from another world. Nothing more. That's not true. Come on, we all know the truth. They don't need us to break through the anti-field. So how vital are we really to this operation? She's right. We think there are plenty of people who could replace us. Your job isn't to, and is not something just anyone can do. In fact, you all are the only ones for the job. You all are. What was that? Is that an earthquake? Everyone, stay close to me. With an earth-shattering tremble, the axe plunged into darkness. Oh, that's not good. Guess that's quite a cliffhanger we are on now. Oof. Alright. Let's redeem our pulse real quick. And see if we get, what was it? Mary, I think? Also, let me grab this one. Yoink. Not that far away anymore. Alright. But first, let's get over here again. Come on. Show me something good. Alright. At least a lot of points. Time for the normal ones. Come on, come on. Ooh, alright. One. Tetra. Alright, let's see. Egg packs? Ooh,
Looks like things just got a whole lot more complicated.
Oh. I'm happy that I got her. Alright, last one I think. Come on. Alright, I mean at least we already got one ISSR. And now, nope. On to Mary. Damn. Let's see how this will go. If it's going to be as easy as the other ones or not. Only one way to find out. Yeah. Alright, first one was a bust. Second one. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm all ears.
What are you?
In
Your
the
order?
middle.
Nice to meet you. Lee.
Damn it. Lesion.
How
Oh.
about some candy for the road?
What? I
I
only
may
have a
be a
max. That means... Yep. 6k points. Whew. Alright. Guess I gotta continue with more crystals. Partially. Let's see. Okay. I did not expect that, no. 2! Alright.
Lee.
Abnormal. Okay. Nice.
巻波マリイラストリアス参戦します
Very nice. And who's the second one then? Just getting here in a double pack. How
巻
nice.
波マリイラストリアス参戦します
That's what I like, I guess. I don't see anything negative with that. Jesus, I just completely forgot how to write. There we go. Alright. Oh, I guess I can still yank one more point over here. And now we can move over to the Genshin. Let me just do the switcheroo. For a moment I thought I heard a beeping or something like that, but I guess that was not the case. Whoop. Change this. There we go. It did not change. Nice. Why is it saying that it took over the settings, but it didn't? Alright, check that. Let's see. Okey-doke. Just gonna do this really quick. Good. There we go. Drink something again. And actually we can continue the pulling over here too now. Since I grinded some stuff again. I basically got Fontaine 100%ed now. And I should be able to perhaps get her now. Let's see about that. 30 more potes. Purple. Bow. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Just bow. Alright, next one. Ooh, yes, alright. Finally.
Thank you for joining me,
Damn, right off the bat.
I'm Mula.
Alright, also Kachina. Let's see, anything else special? Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. And now I can save up again. What's this? Fantastical Blessing. After the buff character join your party, max HP, attack and defense are increased by 20%. This will take effect both inside and outside the Imaginarium Theater. Ah, okay. Alright, there she is. Let's go. Bye. No, yeah, now I get the Bailando in my head again. He's cute. Alright, let's give her the first ascension.
Sweet.
So that we can get the mats. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like her idle animations already. And you get your third constellation. And ooh, actually I got 3 normal wishes. Let's see what if I get something nice. Blue. And a blue. And blue. Alright. At least I worked my way to purple. Let's see. This way. A decision. Take a walk around the people of the springs. You make new friends amongst the people of the springs and leave memories behind. It's good to take a break. It's good. Yeah, I think it should be to take a break. It's good to take a break before embarking on a new journey. Let me turn on the focused mode. There we go. Not getting distracted now, and I have no clue what got my... what I aggroed. Well, I guess it's gone already. Ooh, let's see, I guess this teleporter is like the only real way that I can do over here. Oh man. Oh man. Man, I wanna go into a hot spring too. Alright, I guess we're gonna get over to the cave that we made. Yep.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though.
Yeah.
Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholosaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
Oh. What was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
Jeez, those kids have to learn.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep,
Yep,
this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch.
Ooh.
Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
And
Hey,
also really
Mulani.
healthy.
Yeah?
Who's that?
What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And
Oh.
Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
What?
But don't worry, The team was victorious, so the Rite of Resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Ah. Huh.
That's a relief.
Okay.
The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Oof.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I did not expect that, no.
Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not
True.
that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat. You know about that, right?
During the age of Kenria?
That's
I hope I
right.
pronounced it right.
Conria suffered greatly during
Kenria,
that time.
okay, almost.
But so did every other nation in Tevat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It
Oof.
took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
Jeez. So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe?
Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct, but its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them
Yeah,
off.
that's true. Other nations have seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. The people of Natlan. Oh. Hello, welcome to
You
the
must
stream.
have had to sacrifice a lot to get to
Hope
this
you're having a
point.
good weekend.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic.
Yeah, I guess
Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
you can do it.
We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us.
Yeah, I agree on
The
that one.
sea's not going anywhere.
Black stone and no white stone. Oof. Well, let's welcome her back to the land of the living, I guess. Also, let me take some chocolate to get some energy back. Oh shit.
Ooh, this place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's
Random
gonna be
dancing
so
girl.
flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Hey.
Here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
I could have done better. If only I'd been a bit more perceptive.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Yeah, that seems high enough. Though it's not the highest.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Beautiful. Nothing is happening. Oh.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Where's Kachina?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
No, shut up.
Why would the YAB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You!
Think about it,
He's
everyone.
dead.
Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Oh, he's going against the Archon?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the Wyab interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
That's not true. She's strong. Archon seems to be deep in thought. Isn't she putting a stop to the commotion?
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No! She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how
That's just
scared
what
she might feel,
happened.
she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties,
We want to
I have
have her
decided
back.
to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there
Just
are
shut up.
things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Yeah.
I have a question, Archon.
Just a stupid idiot.
My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation. So,
Ooh, we can join.
what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have
Oh.
a chat.
Me? Okay.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no
Damn it.
further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
I believe she did.
Yep.
Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
Here we are, I guess.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location.
Oh.
Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means
Shit.
Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean?
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kenichi, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Paimon thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period of time?
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
It's not good.
Just like you said, Archon.
So
Both of
really
these
on a
problems
tunnel.
need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
I really like her design, not gonna lie.
Traveler? What do you think?
This isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have the chance to learn from
Understood.
me.
Then I'll support you in any way I can. The
Give me your
Masters of the
powers.
Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Oh.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Under normal
get there.
circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
It won't be a problem.
Hyman's the only one who's scared? Well, if you're going, Traveler, Hyman's going too.
Citlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs, but that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank
Well, I
you
guess
so
we
much
know
for
where
your
we have
help,
to go
everyone.
now.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's kind of complicated.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
Know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance.
Yeah,
there are
there's
important
definitely
things
something
to be
more
done.
important right now.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon.
Hmm.
The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all.
Oh.
But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
Yep, I guess off we go.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point.
Is that perhaps also
As
the
things
reason why we
stand,
don't have pyro
the
element?
pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
Often the right choice also has a lot of sacrifices.
Yes. Come with me.
Oh.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
Oh.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
So
Even so, for you
now.
to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
I wonder if we would be able to sustain it.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
What? How did they got in here?
The Archon of Natlan.
Oh.
A force to be reckoned with.
Il Capitano.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Hey, yo, where those sunglasses
In times
come
of
from?
crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Come on. Ooh. How? Jesus. I guess she's leveling up now, powering up now. Holy moly. Come on, you can do it! That's a really intense fight. So wondering what kind of element this guy. I mean, the stones kind of have pyro, but the coloration doesn't. I mean, cryo, but the coloration doesn't really feel like cryo. Oh. Just an down on. No, the sword! Oh. I assume from that Pyro was stronger than whatever he is? Yes! Oh. Wait, what is that? Bruh, he just ran away.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Yeesh. That couldn't have happened at a better time. Okay.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Oh.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
So...
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon.
How are you going to do that now?
Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
Oh, so you can't do it anymore now?
Hope the others have a safe journey.
Yeesh. It's quite a lot of things happening at once. And I guess we just heard what happened.
What's What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Gina doesn't have that much
Have
time.
faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
You could say it was
Once we
close
find
though.
Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Paimon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. So it was ice. Battlefield of Ice and Fire. A great amount of strength is needed to support one's position. But his cryo was really weird. Like, less blue, more grey, darker tone, I guess. So I gotta go up here for now. Looks alright. Yep.
What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribe's people are very adventurous.
Huh.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger.
Yeah,
The scions of the
about
canopy are a
that.
bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them.
Jesus.
Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
Yeah, same.
That's
Alright,
Wina,
here we are.
the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Hello there. Oh,
Chaska.
damn. Nice
Nice to
outfit,
see
buddy.
you again, Wina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is
Somebody
trapped
seems
within the
fair.
Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
Yep.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there. A mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
So, you still want to do it?
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wina. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wina? This doesn't
Don't tell
seem
me
like
that
you.
got stolen.
Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Okay.
If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe,
So
okay?
you just have it with you?
It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Interesting design.
Huh. Seems like you two
Two
go
stones,
way
to be
back.
honest.
But aren't you from the Flower Feather clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes.
Oh.
She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger
Interesting.
sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger
Oh.
sister?
Yes.
I wonder if
I'll
we'll see
introduce
at
you to her
1.2.
sometime.
Oh, alright.
Let's get back to business. Wina, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts, and the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman, experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
But who could
We
that
couldn't
be?
do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Oh, alright.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe.
Oh. Where do we find him then?
He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him.
Oh.
Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you.
Alright.
We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
Oh, I think we will need that luck. Yeah, let's hope he's over there right now. Oh, I guess that's him. Jawohl. No, that's Pasha. Maybe this guy? Oh.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him!
Hello there, kind sir. Could you
Hello
could
there, are
help?
you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
Damn, that's a deep voice. I did not expect that now.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really
it's
think about
complicated.
it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request.
Oh.
After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes,
Malco.
but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem.
Okay.
We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Yeah. Really looks like two stones, to be honest.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal
really is
pylon.
two pieces.
Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Oh.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just
Well, then
picked
it's not
up
a
on the
good
basics,
idea
really.
to
I still have no idea why
have
it works.
this place,
You said
have
someone
this
named
thing, a
Sirulali
place like
invented
this.
They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get two things for me.
We'll go
Oh.
right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going
Alright.
to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I
Oh.
see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Okay. Let's
Alright,
get
let's
the
split
stuff.
up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Alright.
You can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
We're gonna check on him?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you.
Oh,
That means you're
alright.
trustworthy.
I appreciate it,
Completely trusting him.
even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore.
I hope you don't.
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
Oof.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
True.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Just a bit longer until we're there. Okay. Oh, would Madam don't mind me if I yoink? Yeah, sweet. How do I get down? So I have to go down here. Oh, nice market area. Alright.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Yeah, that's no problem for me.
Really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh,
Well,
no problem at all. I'll even
that's
pass
some
along
quick money
some
for her.
information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right, that's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the
Thank you.
obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Vichama mentioned.
You got some nice gems there. Yeah, those. Ooh. Is that a ruby or something like that? Looks nice. Tell me, good sir.
Excuse
what do
me.
you sell?
Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
That looks
Perfect.
nice.
Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
I really hope there's a second piece.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
If we only got one
I
piece,
know,
we can
it's
probably only
just-
save one person.
I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look
Oh.
at that? I did bring an extra.
Whew.
Here you go,
Lucky.
young lady. How does it look?
Looks good to me.
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust.
Damn.
I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Oh, that's a cheap price. I will take them.
By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then? How's he doing?
Not exactly.
Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the
They were a
battlefield.
great team.
The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago,
Watch out,
they
child.
both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Bichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition.
Oh.
Bichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Melko and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations.
Oh.
The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
It was an impossible situation. It doesn't sound like it was his fault.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself.
Guy.
Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malko's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused
he
so
wants to
much
try getting his
suffering,
body back.
and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But, anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe
No, that's
you could
more
help
than
him
the gist,
talk
that's
things through
basically
sometime.
everything.
I would really appreciate it.
Ordinary obsidian. Huh. So there are different kinds of obsidian. Also, yoink. Nice. New music. I guess the best option to get there. Perhaps if I teleport over there? Let's see. What's the best way to approach this? Alright, I guess I'm gonna fly over here. I really wanna use Kachina, since it would make it a lot easier to get there. But it wouldn't feel real if we think about that she's not there right now. So, Zhongli should do the trick. Just climbing up over here. Then just going a teensy tiny bit more to the right. We're almost up there. And up we go. Ooh, what's that? What? I have no clue if I pronounced it correctly. Alright, buddy, we got the stuff.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question? Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
Yes. After Malko fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malko might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
We really hope
that
that
happened
for
several
you
years
that he's
ago,
still
right?
alive.
The Pyro Archon said
quite
all
some
life within the
time.
Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malko and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Okay.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The abyss will likely emerge in response.
Alright.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
So far, no enemy. I feel like that won't be for long.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out,
Yep.
everyone!
Next on the agenda, born of ice and frost.
Just good more.
Gather! I will have order!
Alright. Oh shit, more. Wait, why is this guy here? Get out of here.
Time for takeoff.
Come on, buddy. Get out of here. Replenishing my shield real quick. There we go. Oh
How much
man.
longer, Vichama?
He's not looking so good.
We're getting close!
Hope you're feeling alright, man. You don't look so well. Oh shit, there's another one. Damn it. One more. There we go.
Vichama!
Guess it's time.
Quick! Take it!
Oh.
I found Kachina's ancient name.
Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
So that's how it
Something's
works.
not right. The power of the abyss is getting stronger.
Uh-oh. That's not
The
good.
abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
Don't say
I
that.
just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Understood. I hope you buy some
Thank you.
time. Please don't die.
Whoa,
Guess we're
watch out.
absorbing it.
The power of the abyss is strong.
Come on. Ah!
This power.
Hanging in there?
Can't hold him much longer. We're running out of time.
Go. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, St. Molly.
What are you going to do? Oh.
Wait!
She destroyed the stone.
Ouch! What
No,
happened
that's
just now?
not
It
good.
looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. We were all caught in the shockwave
Shit.
of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Nako's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still.
At least you had the chance to try.
It's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
This is...
What? That's the obsidian. But it looks totally different. Memory, perhaps?
Malco, got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the
Not
news.
this insect again.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to warn me.
Poor Malco.
Pisak. Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Easier said than done.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Like the last message. Feeling any better, Vichama?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Yeah, you're right.
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
You mean... fighting while injured?
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so... I hope you can walk away without regrets.
I hope so too.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to
have
hear.
a name. Oh.
Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
I hope that doesn't mean that his lifespan was shortened by quite a big bit.
Huh. That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wine of the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Yeah,
We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
I hope so. It was a big whoopsie. Oh, it's up.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
And that's how you speak to your older sister? Okay.
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Right. She did call herself Chaska's sister just now. But it feels like there's more to the story.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo sores. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Agreed.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts.
With children.
She's known as the Peacemaker.
Well, children's friendships.
It sounds like
can
she
be
still
complicated,
argues with Koichi, though.
So,
don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
In my past, it wasn't nice. Nah.
That's partly my fault.
I
Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from.
Though they are not looking that
In
old.
the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the
style
line.
on it. Oh, cute little birdies.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses!
Oof.
We agreed, didn't we? There are 4
Yeah.
levels of danger. If it's not
Well, they
something
noticed, yeah,
urgent,
they
you can
have
only
different
engage
gear
in level
types, yeah,
2
it makes
danger
sense.
and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean,
Yeesh.
sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He
What?
promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics.
You're a doctor?
If you're
Oh,
going
okay,
to
yeah,
waltz
I guess
into
that
a
makes a bit
dangerous situation where you could
sense
lose
with what you're
control at
wearing
any
right now.
moment, it's my duty to
And
say
the
something.
herbal
All right,
plant bag,
whatever.
though.
Anything else?
You... What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it
Huh?
sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat?
That might be
That
a
sounds
good
like
idea.
a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Oh. If you would understand it.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
Yeah, same line.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
Yeah, so,
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice.
At least he understands it.
Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Tabit. Not bad. But let's say that we will start going there another time. I've reached the point I've run out of energy. But I still hope the stream was somewhat enjoyable. And I wish you all a good and nice rest of the weekend and a good start into the week. And I hope we'll see us again in the next stream. Bye bye.